Hello everybody! I just rolled the emblem rings. Unfortunately, the world was being shitty. But we have the Seliph ring, which gives us Battle Wise. Battle Wise basically means every single time we take out a unit, we increase our crit by 1, which is pretty useful. Etty has the ring that Chloe had, so plus 2 strength, plus 1 dex, plus 1 speed. Plus 1 speed mainly being there just to help out, making sure that she doesn't really get doubled by other archers. And then we have this ring, which is the Anya ring. We went for Sigurd again, obviously because we've got the Seliph ring. We did get another really good ring for on the Marth side. We got Legion. However, Legion didn't have a skill, so I thought that it would be better to get a character that does have a skill rather than one that doesn't. So yeah, that's how it's starting out. Common question of the day: what shall we name our little friend, our little mascot-y character? Do comment down below because it can actually become pretty useful. Let's go to references. Let's go to supports. Chloe can support with us as well as Alfred and all that. I think we'll just do Chloe. I think, yeah, this one's a funny one.
You're so adorable when you sleep, Divine One.
Huh?
Oh, good morning. Did I wake you?
Were you watching me sleep again?
Yes. Sorry about that.
Oh, you should just leave me be if I nod off while I'm sitting outside. It's unnerving to wake up on your own and find someone staring at you.
Oh, I never meant to do that, Divine One. But you slept for 1,000 years, just like a character from a fairy tale. Your sleeping form is so heavenly that I can't help staring at it.
I get that. But I still must have been a ridiculous sight, sleeping here of all places.
Oh no, not at all. But I have a compromise in mind. Hear me out. If I'm always there when you wake up, maybe you'll get used to it and it won't be so startling. All we'd have to do is set up an extra bed for me in your chamber.
Nope, not doing that.
Oh dear, shot down.
Divine One, what are you doing?
Oh, hello, clan. I was just tidying up a bit. Tomorrow's a busy day, so I thought I'd get it out of the way now.
Let me take care of that. You should get some rest.
That's all right. I can handle it.
No, that won't do. I'm gonna have to insist.
But...
Please. You know, I waited a long time for you to wake up. And not just me. The stewards before me spent their whole lives waiting. Now, after 1,000 years, I get to serve you. It's like a miracle. So, please, let me do it. Honestly, truly, I would be honored to help.
Very well. You've convinced me. I'll leave it to you.
Thank you, Divine One.
I should be thanking you for taking such great care of me. I'm very lucky to have you as a steward.
You mean it? Oh man, I'm so happy I could faint!
Please don't. Now that I'm free from tidying up, I'm going to get some rest.
Morning, Divine One.
Good morning, Alfred. That's quite the smile. Having a...
You can say that again. I got up before sunrise and did tons of training. Even got an early run-in. And the cherry on top, I get to see your bright and shining face. What a day to be alive.
There's no need to tease me.
Who's teasing? Wouldn't you be just as happy to wake up to the sight of a friend?
Well, yes. I do feel happy when I see my friends.
See? Me too. But, look, isn't there anything I can do for you? You've been awake a while, but it must be hard. There's bound to be a lot you're still adjusting to. Tell your friend Alfred all about it.
Let me think. No, there's nothing bothering me at the moment.
Good, great. But if there is something, well, I want to be the first to know. Before you left Lethos, you asked me as a friend to teach you things, to help you adjust. And knowing you wanted to be friends just tickled me.
Our friendship makes me happy too, Alfred.
Okay. That is all the supports done. That was a lot of time wasted. But I hope you all enjoyed that. I do want to show off a bunch of the supports whenever we can show them off. Not that many. Not even enough to really do anything, but it's fine. We'll have a look-see on the blacksmithing side of things. Just again, making sure... Yeah, we don't have enough anything, really. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, I already know that there's nothing else we can do there, then. Okay, cool. We'll get into the new next chapter. So this one is pretty damn hard on hard mode, I will say. It's pretty difficult overall. We could actually have a lot of issues with this one. I really don't want to do that power log yet, because it's way easier to do that power log with the Ana power log, because both of those are kind of shorter than a mission like this one. We can do both of those next episode, and then we're fully ready for Chapter 7, which is actually a pretty hard chapter. So, one thing that we're going to definitely want to do is this Seraph Robe. 100% we want to give it to someone. Question really is just who. If we look here, she has like a good amount of res and a little bit of defense actually. I think she's bulkier than yeah, I think her. She'll trade with Thought. We'll trade the Armor Slayer over for that Seraph Robe. And then we'll trade with Lewis. We'll trade this for that, I guess. And then we'll manage items. We'll use this. We'll store these two away. And then we'll grab one of these. So now she's doing a bit better. She has, man, just like look at her magic stat. It's like, it's pretty damn crazy, honestly. It's great. Man, we have so much build with goddamn Louis. It's kind of insane. We have a defense tonic on Chloe for the next one. We're just gonna get rid of this and then refresh it. So 3, 3, 3, 2. 6 and 2. She's actually gonna need to have a few staffs. Maybe we have a like a 1 vulnerary. Yeah, we do. There aren't any horses in the next mission. So I might just have Louis have a torch, just so anytime we do end our turn, we can just use a torch with him, which will make life easier. And then Etier will simply I think we'll give this and then that steel bow we got and that mini bow we got we'll grab as well. Yeah, so she'll have 6 defense, 7 speed. She shouldn't be doubled, and if she does, she could be able to be alive. We'll have to see though. But other than that, I think the HP tonic is fine not being here for this mission. I think we'll begin chapter. We'll move around our units after we talk to, you know, we set up the chapter proper, and then I think at that point we'll then save, and then we'll get into the battle, just in case this is as hard as the previous one.
Just a little farther north and we'll be at the shrine.
So we're pretty much looking for the shrine that has the ring.
Here.
We're near Brodia. It's all mountains up there.
I'm seeing fewer villages as well. Makes this a good place to hide an emblem ring, I suppose.
Yeah. The closer you are to the Brodian border, the colder and quieter it gets. Look, not a soul in sight.
You're right. There's no one around.
Oh crap, there's someone around.
Except her.
Oh,
Take a little look around. Wait for it.
I wonder what she's doing here.
She's crying.
Oh, well, doesn't that break the heart? I'd better help. I am her prince after all. I won't stand by when my people are suffering.
Man, hasn't he never ever played like
wait.
Left 4 Dead 2? Don't startle the witch.
What a scrape I'm in.
Hey there. What's the matter? Something I can help with?
I knew we'd startle you. Sorry for popping up out of nowhere and... Zippy! You came just in time.
She's so weirdly quirky.
I lost something earlier and there was nobody around to help, so I got real stressed out. Oh, right. I skipped over the niceties. You can call me Yunaka. Hiya, papaya. Hiya, papaya?
Huh. I've never heard that one before. Anyway, what did you lose, you?
It's a little round ring. Oh, and it talks for some... Come again?
I love the... And it talks for some reason, and both of them are like, you
I
what?
believe you. It...
Please, go on.
Well, if I remember... To me? Is that... Did you... Yes, I am.
And now that we're doing
I'm the thought,
introductions,
the divine dragon. I slept with so many dragons that I became a divine
I
one.
think I just had a heart attack.
Like Zeus,
False alarm. Phew.
without the child eating.
I never meant.
Yunaka. how
Don't
did you
look up
find the
Zeus
ring?
lore, it's not
I
very
was
good.
walking along the border,
It's not good for you.
help me.
The entire point of like the Greek gods, I feel like, was to show that even gods are
Anyway,
terrible
I picked up the
people,
ring and she
and it's
said,
that
"Take me to the divine
humility
dragon."
of man
But at that point,
that
I had
allows
no
us to
idea
create
where the divine
great
dragon
things,
was, so
but
I told her
also
it didn't
not
help.
be ruined
She
by
knew the way,
such
though.
things.
Told me to start heading for the
And
capital
like
of Firenze.
even the gods themselves
Oh,
can be
that's good
corrupted
advice. The quickest
by
way to get to
greed and
Lethos is
evil.
through the capital.
But on
So
the
it shows
way,
that the
I
gods
must
that
have
weren't
dropped it
corrupted
somewhere.
were truly gods that deserved their
Now that you're
powers
here,
and such
you're
like
gonna
that.
help me? After hearing her story, probably.
Or it could be.
All right, Yuna. Golly, let's start.
Okay. I don't know how many
No sign of the ring
things we'll
still?
get. Every single time we do
Yeah,
anything, I'm
everyone's
essentially
coming
hoping
here.
to get
You
enough
sure you didn't-
emblem
I
points
had it on.
to, or bond
Huh?
points to
What
get
is
the
it?
next,
It looks like the what? I'll bet thee. Let's take
stuff. Like the next, amount
Taking
of
over the
things.
town.
These are the bandits I ran in, and that means one of them's. Aha! You see it? Yeah, a burly guy.
What do you think, Divine One?
You must have. Yeah. What was that? Killer eyes. I've got killer. If you ever need something.
She's a murderer, by the way. She's like literally like an assassin.
Anyway, what's the plan? A stolen ring.
The ring's our first priority.
Well, only attracted. All right. Okay then.
So yet again, anytime a character's pre-promoted onto the map, we're able to use it, so we'll be able to use YUNAKA for this mission. Okay.
Okie dokes. If we. Slipping through.
Okay. So unit selection. Anyone who doesn't have a ring isn't joining the fight. Man, it's so crazy that Vanda just. I feel like the weapon ranks should be a bit lower. It feels like you don't level up weapon ranks though. Weirdly enough. So we'll do swap spaces. We want Eddie down here. We want you there. We want you in the back. Yeah, something like that. Then we'll save. And then we'll fight.
It's pit. How can we? Don't worry. My eyesight.
So this is darkness. Darkness works. So pretty much, knives, when they do damage, do a thing called poison, which means that that unit takes more damage for the rest of the attack.
Time to finish the job.
Yunaka's kind of making me want to use her, but at the end of the day, we're not using her. I don't want to have to use her, rather. Because I want to use Diamant.
But my treasure.
We'll have a look-see at her ability, and if it's overly useful, we might. Strength, defense, and dex, not that bad.
We got the ring. Heal us, Emblem of Dawn.
Yeah. We might have this be the thumbnail. Any of those frames could work.
I am Emblem Micaiah. I sense the future shifting.
Ah, so it is the Ring of the Dawn. Me? But she belongs with you. Will you join with Emblem Micaiah? Yeah. Oh.
Let's show off Emblem Micaiah. So, if you have Micaiah equipped at all, okay, that's a unique ability. That's cool. But essentially, the way that it works is, if you are with YUNAKA, if you're with Micaiah, you automatically get like S staves or something. So it means you can just use staffs immediately, and her ability is to use Shine. This is really good. It does mean that you can kind of just give Micaiah to, even though it seems like a waste, you can give Micaiah to a unit like Fram, for instance. And then Fram now has a character that specializes in staves, but also gives you magic. And I think it's actually really good to have Micaiah and Fram together because they kind of have some passive skills that work for each other, such as being able to heal yourself when you heal another person, which helps with Chain Guard. And as well, you get the immunity to silence, which is godly. It just means that Fram can always heal no matter what, as well as always use her Micaiah ring to do crazy stuff. Celica, for instance, I'm gonna actually have to have them learn silence, so then they can't, be stunned out of the game. But, we might use YUNAKA. It's a real question, a real debate. It's either we use YUNAKA or we use Diamant. I guess at the same time, like, oh, we already have one royalty here. Like, we're already gonna have 2 royalty. We don't need all of them. But Diamant is just so cool. But I guess at the same time, it's probably good for us to have a thief. So at the end of the day, I guess we might just use YUNAKA for this run. However, it is time to continue playing the game anyway. So we'll light. Hey, there's a unit there. And there's a unit down here. There's 2 of them, I believe, down here.
The Divine Dragon looked at me.
We'll Chain Guard here.
I will do what I must.
Oh, right.
Whatever you ask.
This person has a hammer. We can't actually see easily how much damage they do. So 23 with a hit of 64. We have an avoid of 25. We'd lose out, so we'd probably get like, we have 6 defense to their 23. It's a hammer, so this thief won't be able to counterattack at all. And we then also can wait here and build up support as well. And then we can do this. I think that this might work. So now that we've done it, they'll turn off some of the lights, making it a little bit harder. Here is the longbow user. Really an irritating unit. However, here is the sword user, which, have fun with that. The real big trouble of this mission is just not being able to use your main lord, for like all of the combat. It feels rather hard not being able to use like, a lord-based character for, essentially what is like almost all the game. Okay, so as you can see here, there's this axe unit.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. I think we should kill this one with Celine. Also, having more health on Celine also helps because she's going to have resonance almost the entire game and we can't turn that off. So it basically just means as well that we have a extra little a bonus essentially. Yeah. We'll go and attack with Louis. And then we'll try to kill with Etier. And once we do that, we're basically fine for this bottom part here. This is the only person who has a longbow. There is someone who has thunder, but thunder won't be able to reach us from here at least. I guess we'll get rid of this defense tonic. We'll use this one vulnerary here. But yeah, there's like, if you go to where this guy is, a Thunder Tome user can hit you. So there is that. We can simply go and kill this guy. It means that for sure we're safe. If we went and attacked the sword user, we wouldn't be. So now Chloe has a one more % chance to crit. Yeah, so I'm not sure exactly how you're meant to do this. I know that we can essentially just do this and be fine. Oh, well, actually Libertane is actually better than that now.
YUNAKA here.
So we'll engage. We'll then not Great Sacrifice. Jesus Christ, please. This person has card, which means they can't attack us. Which means it's actually better to hit them to weaken them for the future. And this will activate Shine, which, boom, we now can see a lot more, which is really useful. It's a neat little bonus. But it's basically just a bonus. I wonder if we get broken here. No, we don't. Don't even get hit once, Jesus. Chloe can literally just kill both of these units for us, it's fine. So we will attack with the Iron Dagger here. Yep.
I will not be afraid.
And then simply we'll just have we'll just Lodestar Rush here. To just fully just make sure we wipe out this unit. We get a chance to get another use of Lodestar Rush, which we'll happily use against the boss of this chapter, who's an axe user. So Sword Agility 2, so we have even more Void now, but yeah, so this one here we'll give to them, and then there's 2 down here. We don't really need Emblem Sigurd at all at this point. And Etier will probably be able to come be down here pretty fine. So now at this point it's all about little things. Okay, so we'll use this. Boom, we can see the unit there. We can have Celine go here and attack, and then just one-shot this unit, meaning that, you know, Chloe is just better. And then we can have Chloe move up a bit and then attack. Dex, speed, res, those are all pretty good. We can stand here to make sure that we're even safer. Damn, didn't even let him get a word in. Just was nope. Battle Rise procced again. So both of these are at full health.
Okay.
So yet again, this is where Loom really comes in. Is every single turn you can't do something with Fram. This might be like more of a speedrunny, like really trying to get as much as you can out of everything. Every single turn you can't do something, go and do something. We'll attack with Shine. They have Card, so yet again they can't actually physically attack us. And that reveals more of the map, which is always good. And then we will use Libertarian, and then just cut down this fool.
I live to fight again.
We're on a defense tile. Well, a defending tile. A tile with defense on it. So we should be pretty fine on that regard. We will use the heal staff on Celine. It should make her feel better. And then we'll simply attack here with Louis. Just giving us some more extra stats, I guess. Louis is almost level 10. We'll then wait here, so then we have even more bullshit. Yeah, we might have Selena or Celine. We'll show off Surge. We haven't done that yet. Just a nice little effect. The feathers are from Celica, by the way, because she uses Seraphim. Yeah, we'll use Vulnerary as well. There we go. I guess we'll just attack here with Libertarian. Pretty okay. We'll then go and use Staff. It is a Mend Staff, so it's a bit more expensive than just your usual Staff. But at the end of the day, we are getting a lot more experience, which is really good. So there are axe users here. We will, yet again, we're using a Loom Staff here. Just because it gives way more experience, it feels like. 2 off, that's pretty good still. Okay, we're safe there, that's awesome. We'll go down here. Then we'll sit here. I want to move kind of slowly. I know that in this area there might be like 4 or 5 units. Christ. Just not letting my opponent play the game, essentially. I do like the idea, though, that a lot of the bandity kind of units are just units that really make use of chain attack in lower difficulty, in higher difficulties and stuff like that. We'll use a Vulnerary here. We just want to make sure that we're healed up. Yet again, there's no units really there. That was actually a really bad misplay. However, we should... Oh my god, really? May as well. This is why you should always like try to +1 a lot of your things, especially if your units haven't been getting the best of growths either.
Whatever you require.
We'll give this a go. We gave it a go. We'll try this out. This should just basically guarantee death. And that's what I need for the strategy I have for this. Hey, that's basically the 4 stats that matter with this guy. Level up, we have momentum now, which is awesome, and essentially we'll just stand here. And then we'll move in with Fram. Fram will just use the Illume Staff again. The Illume Staff is literally just a free level up on this stage. It gives 22 experience, and we can use it 5 times, so it's literally like 110. Yeah. That was really bad for us for us to put ourselves in that position. This one though is pretty much fine. I don't want to give this level to us though. It's just a really good one. Boom.
I had to stop.
Pretty simple, but we get the level up, which is really good. So level 8. Yes, strength, defense, dexterity. Oh, I missed you all my life. Okay, that's cool, I guess. Guess we'll wait there for now.
It's just a scratch.
So she has 27 avoid naturally. I actually wonder if I use the mini bow. Oh no. They have 13 speed. If we attack from range with like the iron bow, we'll be fine. Even the steel bow, apparently. Apparently the mini bow weighs more than the steel bow. Tell me how that works. We'll give this a go. Oh man, nothing at all is like... Fuck it. Hey, that works. Yeah, this should help. Hey, Eddie was able to get the kill. Awesome. This also means that she gets to level up. Level 8, that's really good. Speed! Thank God. That's what we needed. That's the reason why we weren't doing well in that encounter. Everyone here is basically maxed out. So yet again, just Illume Staff it. Just good old Illume. Every single second, just Illume. It's like it's like Monica. It's like just Monica. It's like, yep. This could have been so terrible if we put Chloe in range of that unit. Like if we moved Chloe a lot further, that bow user would have just immediately killed us. So thank God we didn't. I'm gonna go down here, and then I'm gonna Illume Staff again, and just make sure that there's no enemy down here. Because while we have Louis down here, okay, so there's literally no units down there. Awesome. This is just ironic. It also means that Chloe gets a bit more of a buff from her ability, battle-wise, and we could actually kind of make use of that ability, which is why I kind of want to do it. Even though it's a waste of a Warp Ragnarok not using it, at the end of the day, I really just want to make sure that Okay, so there's only units probably on the fort itself. Okay. So there's, I think, a mage unit, and like that's basically it. So we'll put you here. We'll then use a heal staff on you. We should be getting essentially like 3 heals, but as you can see right now, we're like 1 health. So if we had the Micaiah thing on Fram, we would have just healed ourselves and be able to use one of our abilities immediately. We will use a javelin here. Yeah, so we have this guy here. He has 9 effective speed. I swear he had more. That does mean he does double Louis. Yeah, for now we'll leave that. Okay. If they come in to attack us, it's still pretty fine. Okay, they're going in for that.
A little late to be saving the day. We killed off the villagers ages ago.
That's still fine. That's fine. He's actually off the tile now, which means that he actually has a lot. He's a lot worse off than he would have been. Funnily enough. Damn. Sometimes life do be like that.
That feels way better.
So we essentially want to have Chloe move back
Is it go time?
to a spot where she is safe.
Yes.
We want to have this be highlighted. We then just want to have everyone move up as well.
Our foes are strong.
We will heal, giving YUNAKA a bit more experience because we're gonna be using her. Let's just be honest. We need a thief. We can. I can always use Diamant in another playthrough. It's a 91, which is essentially a 96. Would have been so mad if that didn't hit. Okay. So good old Kanto. Doing Kanto things. Yet again, we're now able to heal. Again, look how much like experience Fram has gotten. Literally, it is so insane. Strength, magic, speed. Oh, so useful. Level 8 as well, so pretty good. So we can warp Ragnarok. How much does that do? Let's say we do it with Louis for the extra damage. That's good. We'll start with that. And then in the second health bar, we'll try to use YUNAKA. Because I think the first time, if you down them the first time, you get 1 hit on them for free. So we'll try that. Steel bow. Let's go, Eddie. Awesome. So that's the first health bar down. No, apparently not. Okay. That's a 0% crit. Hey, at the end of the day, this is afflicting poison.
Damn.
So this will show how useful poison is. Micaiah's bond is now 2. But now he has poison.
I've got this.
Louis is already level 10. So I guess we just engage.
Lend me your strength.
What a lovely scene.
we'll attack like this. Yeah, so this does 8. Bit of damage to us. We'll now see if this does enough damage with Lodestar. Just not enough, however that is still fine. Because yet again, we've made precautions for this. And we can still attack. With you. There we go. And this now means that with all of those little things combined, we actually should have moved him 1 this way so then we could have 3 supports happen at once from that 1 encounter. But we will engage with the Libertarian. Wait, what? We will engage. And with the Lodestar Rush Libertarian combo, man, we could really just use any of these and it would kill, huh? But I guess we'll just do Libertarian. We'll finish this map. Honestly, did not take as long as I thought it would. Boom. I thought this was going to be way harder for us, but no, it actually wasn't that bad. I guess just the first time I played this, it was just the, oh, like, it's just like the pain of like doing it for the first time where it's like you don't know where the enemies are or something like that.
That's the last of the bandits. You've been a huge help, Yunaka. If not for you, we'd be scratching our heads in an empty shrine right about now. I can't thank you enough.
It was nothing, really.
I wonder who took it from the shrine in the first place.
It must have been those bandits, right?
Well...
What's the matter?
I have a... confession. I didn't find the ring. I stole it.
Huh?
I was strapped for money, and when I went inside, heard Micaiah's voice. I was just looking to make a quick...
I see.
When I learned that you two were royalty, I'm no different from those things.
Hold on. You were playing?
Yeah.
Well then, you could have run for the hills as we're useless in the dark. Would have been easy, but instead you...
Well, when she started talking to me, I got this feeling...
Yeah, I feel like if you did get a talking ring, you'd kind of not want to get rid of it.
Shown me nothing, but when I sensed Sombra, I am to blame for...
Like,
I hear you, but as prince, I'm not
it's a
supposed to let
talking
that
ring
go.
for once.
How about...
Like,
Say,
I think
we're
even
all
if
returning
like
to collect the emblem rings and
we
defeat the
humans
Beltran.
got like a
I know
talking
it's a
ring,
lot to-
we would kind of just be like, it's cool
What do you
enough,
think,
and as
Alfred?
long as it's not saying
I
anything
love it.
totally
And
evil,
Yunaka clearly
down.
like yeah. But that's obviously, you know, if
Thank
magic
you.
was in our world,
Don't
then
mention
obviously
it.
stuff would be crazy. The weird thing is Yunaka, if we do
Yes.
use
Well,
Yunaka,
should be expected.
we're immediately gonna throw away her ring to a different unit, which is Fram. So that's something really interesting to note, is that if we do use Yunaka, we won't even be using her with the ring she starts with. Which is just an interesting little tidbit, really. More iron, yes. We can get a cat. Which, hey, cats are cute. Yet again, I don't know why you're not allowed here. It literally says on the map that you can travel through there. I've played this game 3 times and gotten to this point. We haven't done enough donations to be able to grab that pet yet. A doggy. I think we'll go and get the black cat. Our family used to have a black cat once, so I feel like it's kind of a tribute to go and get a black cat here. Come on. You're coming with us. And other than that, we can now just go home to CMU. 550 fragments. That's pretty damn good for me. And we get an extra little cutscene.
Huh? Hey! You're the girl I met in Flora Milltown. Vale, wasn't it?
Oh, what a coincidence finding you here.
I'm glad to see you again. You left so abruptly last time. It really caught me off guard. Do you live around here?
No, I'm just passing through. Well, looking for someone, really.
Who are you looking for?
A person I must talk to again no matter what. My sibling.
You were separated then. I'm sorry. It's painful to be apart from one's family. Do you have any idea where to look?
None. I don't even know what face to look for. We've been apart since I was very young. But they did give me
It's
something
almost
long
like
ago.
they're probably both
Yes.
right here next to each other.
What a pretty stone.
It's my good luck charm. I know that as
Huh,
long as I
actually,
have
that
this,
looks like the
we'll
Ecclesia
be
symbol.
reunited someday.
I'm sure you will.
And it's red. And the Ecclesians are bad guys.
Don't
And
forget
red
to take
units
care
are
of
bad
yourself.
units.
Look, your leg's wounded.
Maybe she's like the sister to that young little
kind of
thing
thing
that's in the
happens
black
all the
cloak
time.
all the time. That could be it. I could see how that works.
It looks pretty deep.
Oh. Look at that
Thank
toe
you.
pick. Someone's probably gonna be like, oh my
You
god,
stranger?
best
You saved
game
my life,
2010.
remember? That makes us friends, as far-
2023.
Friend?
Should I not have said that?
No. I'm just so happy to have someone I can call a friend. I can't
So
recall
cute.
the last time
What do you mean?
I'm sorry, but
Are you
I'm sorry, but I have to
Thank you
use
for
the
the game.
warp staff to leave. I like how her
we
hair
should
is
go.
just like,
See you
yep.
around.
We now have Yunaka, but we might not. Because at the end of the day, Diamant is probably really good. And Lapis, even though she's like an Armor 90 unit, apparently, I want to use her. I don't know what the relay tickets do. If anyone knows what the relay tickets do, please send me a message. I'll probably look it up on Google, so it won't do anything. But man, I hate it when they just give you something and they don't tell you what it is, and it's not in your inventory. Like if it's in your inventory, like here is a master seal. Oh, I can just promote from the menu. Cool. But then there's like stuff like that where it's just like, here is a relay ticket. Huh, it's not in my inventory. I wonder what it does. We've got another pretty pebble that helps. That means that we can build some more supports. Which is obviously pretty dang good. Down with our friend, down where it's wetter, under the sea, in the cave, obviously. There is our friend, who we still haven't named yet, so if you guys have any good names or suggestions, do put them down below, because yet again, you could name this wonderful fella. I do believe he also gives you more bond fragments, so I'm kind of shooting myself in the leg by not just naming him myself. But I want to have the people in the community really, you know, try to do something and like try to think of a name. I do kind of have an idea of just naming him after my Patreon, and I think if we do that, we'll do it in the next episode. So I'll have a think about it first before I do anything. Okay, we can now do that, but first let's go references to supports. We have 3 here with Louis, 2 here, 2 here, and only 1 here. But that is good. And then thought I would want to have you build one with Celine and Etty.
Hey there.
Hello, Alfred. Good to see you're making use of yourself. So Etty and Celine. Both. Oh wait. Okay.
Might as well make this part of my training routine.
We'll probably do a
I
donation.
think it's going well.
I don't know if it's worth
look
doing
how
donations
I
though.
can
It seems
work
like
this
something
out
that
later.
happens better in the long run.
A hearty meal.
So all of us got a bit of support up, but no
Something
one
to s-
actually got anything fully. which is kind of lame. We'll have a look at achievements. We have enough easily. We could donate. Okay, considering that the next 2 missions we're doing are both in Firene, I think it's pretty fair just to do this. We also get 500 bond fragments, which is actually really good. I want to do the rings in like the next episode. So I think we'll have a look around for Celine. Actually, we'll do this arena thing first. And with our extra little bit of stuff, we'll actually promote some of the bonds that we have with the emblem bond thing. Because I do think for some reason, emblem training with characters who aren't all the way, you have to do them in here for some reason. So Celine with Celica, view bond conversation. Yeah, you have to do it in here for some reason. I really don't understand why.
For all I had hoped to discuss with you, now that you are before me, I am lost for words.
I know what you mean, but we'll have plenty of time to get to know each other.
Okay. Skill inheritance is now a thing. So we do get the ability to use magic. So with Fram, yeah, with Fram, we do actually get that at level 9. So it is actually just fine to have Fram be with Micaiah, funnily enough. And the knife proficiency is funny. I don't think there's anything you can really do with that. But that is a funny thing. Micaiah is a pretty good one, but she's kind of just like a jack-of-all-tradesy one. But so let's look at what she has. So staff range +5. An area of effect +1, great sacrifice, which is obviously good on not a frontline unit. Shine, staff mastery. So you just heal more, essentially. Boom, you heal yourself when you heal someone, which is really good, especially with something like great sacrifice. Staff proficiencies, res +3, kind of just knife proficiency, which if we wanted a knife user really badly, we could do that, and it could be really funny to have certain units turn into units that they wouldn't ordinarily, but for this run I think we won't. Silence Ward, which yet again is super useful and will be something that we put on Celine. And then Staff Mastery, Magic, and then Nosferatu. So like a lot of that is just really good in general. So Louis has not yet gotten that. And then Yunaka can, but like we won't even be having her have that one. Micaiah, we could go all the way to this, but we don't really need to because they're just going to be together anyway. So yet again, it is just time to have units basically level up. I have decided that we're not going to use the Yunaka. Diamant is just too tempting of a character to use, especially I want to use him with Ike, because both of them are very similar in a way. I think at this point we're just going to give them all to our character. I think it's just the best way to do it.
No holding back.
I am Vander. 30 seconds.
Why does he have a hammer?
Dragon.
How is he shaking?
I must continue to improve.
Damn.
Somehow I won.
We only need 2 actually, funnily enough. I think we'll start with Etty.
Etier here, busting in once
Well,
again.
Etier, yeah. I don't think we will use Anna either, so... Oh my god, this is such a sad loss. Because obviously we've not been using Clan at all. They have such a funny support too, which really sucks. But yet again, we'll do Etier again.
I am Etier, a royal knight of Firene.
I've been observing the way you fight.
Oh, this is a very sad reality.
I really thought I had you.
Man, I beat that other person, but you ain't a pushover, so yeah. That's how that one went. That's just a feels bad moment. We've done pretty damn well, honestly, for this episode. We cleared the mission pretty fast. So I'm just gonna look at references, so supports. Oh my god, we have so many. We have none. How about Celine? Celine, okay, Celine is the person we want to do it. Do this with. Yeah, so that's all of you. Actually, Smithy, I would like to see if we can refine any of these weapons. The interesting thing really is just like, what do we really need?
I'll be here
at this point, and I don't think there's much. The other reason why I want Diamant so badly is because he's an axe user on promotion. And when you promote him, he just gets a really good ability as well. Okay. It's weird seeing him in such weird, like, anime-esque outfits, but we'll give Celine the pretty stone.
Thank you.
We'll give two, actually.
Thank you.
I want to almost give her horse manure for not leveling up our support. Okay, so I think we'll just end this episode by watching a bunch of things. We'll just have a look at the item shop and make sure that there's nothing cool that we can't buy. Okay, there's nothing, and there won't be anything in there, so at the end of the day, yeah. Let's just go look at these supports, and that'll be the end of the episode.
I've hit my limit for training today.
Excellent work, Divine One. I brought a hot towel for your face. I think you will find it most refreshing.
Thank you, Vander. That's very kind of you.
I have also prepared a fresh change of clothes for you. When you change, deposit your dirty clothes into the basket, and I will wash them for you.
I appreciate your generosity, Vander, but I'd prefer to take care of my own laundry. Certainly you have other tasks to keep you busy.
My only obligation is to you, Divine One. Feel no hesitation in asking me for anything.
But...
It has been my duty to wait on you since long before you awakened. Were you to assume my duties for yourself, my position would cease to exist. So please, leave these trivialities to me, where they belong, and trouble yourself no further.
Again, I appreciate your willingness to help me, but I do feel a bit bad about all this.
There is nothing in all of Helios to feel bad about, Divine One. Now I must insist you change out of your damp clothes before you catch yourself a cold.
This mission is taking so much longer than I thought. By the time I'm done, it'll be too late.
What's the rush, Chloe? Oh, do you have a hot date tonight?
Nope, there's this folk food stall I was hoping to visit.
A folk food stall?
Yeah, I have a thing for local foods made with unusual ingredients. But the shops that sold them were already rare, and the war has made them almost non-existent. I heard there was a food stall opening today, so I was hoping to check it out.
If it's that important to you, I can go in your place. I'll be your personal shopper.
You'd do that for me?
Sure. I'm not so busy that I can't make a slight detour on the errands I was running anyway.
Whoa, thanks. I think I'll take you up on that.
So, what can I get for you?
It's roasted snake meat between 2 buns. They call it a snake sandwich.
Why would anyone...
Folk food is always tied to local traditions. Eating it is like taking a bite of history. That's what makes it so great.
Oh. Huh. I think that makes sense. From a certain point of view. Anyway, I'll be back in 2 shakes with your sandwich of snakes.
Here's some money. Buy one for yourself, too, so we can eat them together.
Phew. That ought to be enough running for today.
Looks like you had a good workout there, Etienne.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing here?
I thought you might want these when you were finished.
What's that you've got in the jar?
Homemade pickles! They should really help you recover after a tough workout. Here, try one.
Sure, why not? Thank you. Oh, this isn't bad. It's got just the right amount of tartness that I like.
I'm glad I got it right. I know you're serious about your body, so I was careful to keep them delicious, but healthy.
Really? You did that just for me?
Yep, and that's not all. I also slept with them under my pillow. Kind of like how hens take care of their eggs.
No kidding. That's weirdly charming. You're a good one, Clan.
You can keep the whole jar. If you ever want more, just let me know.
Oh, I will. Thanks for brightening up my day.
Is the tea to your liking, Princess Aileen?
Very much so. I particularly enjoy the aroma. I smell a hint of citrus, along with floral notes, yes? More than one variety, if I'm not mistaken. It brings to mind the blossoms often found during the warmer months. Taken all together, the scent is most pleasing.
I endeavor to satisfy. This black tea is a mix of leaves from southern Pyrenees with dried fruit rinds and flowers.
It's heavenly, as the blends you prepare always are. The chance to sip the tea you brew is one of the small joys that gets me through each day.
You're too kind, Princess Aileen. Somewhat related, do you remember the special leaves I mentioned recently?
Yes, of course. You said that they would produce a unique and distinctive flavor, if I recall.
You recall correctly. I have a lead on how one might acquire such leaves. I take it that would interest you.
Truly? You're right. I'd love to sample it for myself.
Excellent. The wait will be worth it.
Oh, hello, Princess Aileen. You look radiant as ever.
Thank you, Chloe.
We have some free time today. How do you intend to spend it?
That's a good question. Why don't we take a ride on your Pegasus to a nearby tea farm?
I'd be thrilled.
Mind you, we don't have that much free time. I doubt it would be like it was before. If only I could return to those days of whiling away the hours with you.
Princess Aileen?
Oh well, let's do something else.
When this war ends, I'll take you wherever you like, as often as you like. We'll visit all the tea farms in the world. And we can pass the time taking in beautiful landscapes while sipping delicious tea. Now, doesn't that sound lovely?
It does indeed. Wonderful idea, Chloe. I shall hold you to it when the time comes.
And I will be happy to oblige. Louis, were you watching me again?
Indeed I was. You and your whole coterie of ladies. The sight of you all together pleased me to no end.
The way you talk, it sounds like you were taking in fine art at a gallery.
To me, there is no greater art. The finest galleries fall far short by comparison. There are so many subtleties and nuances to be seen that I could do so all day.
That's really the whole reason you do it.
It's no different than appreciating a beautiful landscape. I sit quietly and let it soothe me. I see no harm in people watching, and I'm sure you of all people must agree.
Yeah, when you put it that way, I guess I do.
I've seen the way you drop everything to moon over any especially picturesque scenes.
Like a princess and her knight, a prince and his servant. Oh, or a Pegasus and a maiden. So many lovely scenes straight out of a fairy tale. I adore them all.
You and I are kindred spirits in that respect. Here's an idea. Why don't you and I have a little viewing party sometime? We can stand at a remove and point out scenes that catch our respective eyes.
That sounds like fun. I'm game if you are.
Okay, so that is all of the damn supports done. I'll just simply now remove Yunaka's everything and move her ring over to Fram. And that'll be the end of the episode. So I hope you all really enjoyed this episode. We did a lot of really cool stuff in it. And yeah, the next episode will start when I finish, min-maxing the rings again. So I'll see you then. Have a lovely day. And I'll see you next time.